That root is right in the way. Right. This is actually that's a male. You can tell by this concavity of the plastron down here. Females are pretty flat.
Not fair.
Plus he's got a big M drawn on him, so that's how I know he's a male. This one was used in a study a few years ago, and they did a lot of videotaping. So they wanted to know who was who, so they actually painted. I don't see the number. This was probably, yep, this was M4. But you can see those huge shovel-like forelimbs with those claws. It's just perfect for digging. And that's what that's why it took so long to get him out. He just chunked those into the side of the tunnel, and they are very strong. This is the only tortoise in North America found east of the Mississippi River. And you can tell these are tortoises and not turtles by the lack of webbing, obviously, on the limbs, on the legs. They have these huge front legs compared to the little back legs, and that's for digging. You can tell with these big claws, they're very, very good at digging. And they'll dig burrows. This is called the apron out here, where a lot of the dirt is thrown out onto this big dirt pile. This is where the females will lay their eggs. It's typically just a few feet out from the burrow opening right in the center. And they'll dig burrows from 10 to 30 or 40 feet long. And they might, move around from burrow to burrow. When we did some telemetry studies, this is a male. You can tell by the concavity here of the plastron, the bottom shell, and the females are pretty flat on the bottom. But we found that males typically use 10 to 15 different burrows every year. It might be the same burrows year to year, but they would move around, and they're usually just looking for females. A lot of their time is spent looking for the females. So the females hardly moved at all because the males would come to them. And once they dig these burrows, these are perfect refugia for lots of other different animals, for mice and other snakes, and tons of insects will use those. So we don't know how long this burrow is or how big it is. It may be 10 years old. This burrow may have been here 20 years ago. It's hard to tell.
He might go back to the same burrow.
Yep. He'll figure out where he is. He might go a different way. Of course, he's not going to pay attention. I don't want you going over there. Let's put you a little closer so you know where you are.
There he goes.
Really not in a big rush.
Fit under that root just fine when I wasn't trying to get him out.